Hello, beautiful strangers. That's Glenn.
That's Casey.
That's Chard.
That's Rod.
And welcome to
Stranger, are you smiling?
Yeah, so welcome back. We recently did a feature with Rod on the show. And it just got us to talking about puppets working in the industry, and he wanted to come on with some of his friends and clients.
Okay,
and,
cool.
Talk a little bit about like working as a puppet in showbiz.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. So we know Rod is a representative, but you were an actor too?
No, I had to give it up.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It's very disheartening to put all of your heart and soul into your work, and for people to say that they just don't feel like it's real or sincere because it's coming from me as opposed to a human.
That makes sense.
So, yeah.
That makes sense.
But the friends that you make with other puppets are friends forever.
Yeah.
Chard, I do still represent. He is still working.
Yeah, not a lot, but
When
some.
Cookie Monster's not available, this is the guy.
I'm your guy.
And so tell us about, have there been any exciting set stories?
Well, I was working on Days of Our Lives recently, and there was an incident.
Go on.
It's not a movie, but it was the most recent job I had.
A lot of people don't know, but soap operas are a very common place for puppets to get work. So watch a lot of soap operas, and you might see some familiar faces here and there.
Nice. You guys have a really good working relationship, it seems like.
Absolutely, because I believe in him, and I value him.
Nice.
So I assume that you guys would like to see more puppets in TV and movies. Is that accurate? I mean, obviously
Well,
you,
yeah,
but...
specifically myself. But there's a wide range of puppets that are very qualified that don't seem to get the respect they deserve. Rod has really helped me open up my mind and see that I can play a wider range of characters than I ever thought possible.
Exactly. So here's a fun question. Glenn's brought it up many times, and I would love to hear you guys answer it. What are some like famous movie roles or like something that you would like to see a character played by a puppet?
Well, I don't want to speak out of turn because this is kind of a real dream for me, but I've been hoping they do kind of a road trip Blue Man Group thing that perhaps I could get in on because I hear there's one of the Blue Men, I'm really blue, that I don't like so much. So, why not me, you know?
I think that's a good idea. I'd watch that.
I think there's lots of characters that are currently in the public domain that I would love to see a puppet tackle. Sherlock Holmes comes to mind. The works of Jane Austen. Frankly, I think if the Muppets had more female representation, they would have already tackled that.
Yeah, totally agree.
And
Okay.
not to point fingers, but I noticed there were no puppets in the movie's Driven or Killer Concept. Have you guys considered?
Well, yes. We've talked about kind of...
did not know this was going to be a call-out video, but...
I mean, there's not a lot of puppets in our area that are working that we're aware of.
You guys weren't even in the area at the time.
Yeah. Where you guys just relocated from?
Yeah, we are actually Canadian.
Yeah.
But our work visas are up to date. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Chard's from New York. I'm Canadian. But really, New York is just one of Canada's toes.
Brooklyn. Really.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. And let me just say, I am not the Cookie Monster, and people try to pigeonhole me into that because he's just so iconic that I can't play anything else. That's just...
This has gotten actually a lot more emotional than I was expecting. But thank you guys so much for being on here. And did you want to introduce, or did you want to tell us what other projects you have coming up? I'm glad you asked. We actually recently played 2 of the 3 members of Team Rocket in a video that is now available on social media.
Nice.
And one of us may be getting back into performing.
Oh,
shit! Come back! Well, that's awesome, and I'm so glad that you could share it with us. And I want to thank you both for being here, Chard, Rod, one of my best friends from childhood, Forbes, and one of my newer friends who is still searching for his name.
Sorry, I haven't met you yet. So.
But anyway, so in your next project, consider using puppets. They're a great resource, and we would love to see these guys on screen more. And thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Would you like to close us out? Yeah. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please stream Driven and Killer Concept, not Stag Wrestle Paranormal. Because it's not on Amazon anymore.
You can buy it, but...
You can buy it. And,
smash that bell!
Keep smiling. Goodbye, beautiful strangers.
Bye!
Bye, strangers.
Bye, strangers. They'll probably like this more than anything we've ever done.
Yep.